Oh man, oh man. See, I've said this so many times. In all of the Hasbro live streams, the Transformers team is the only one that delivers consistently delivers to us, the collectors. They do it, and oh man, this was another fantastic live stream. Just fantastic. Yeah, there were some downs. I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then we get one of them that has these downs, but the highs were way higher. So starting off with that Robeson Optimus Prime. Okay. Is it me, or does that just look like a recolor? Am I the only one? That just looks like it looks like a recolor and like a retool, and then and they added a few extra commands. I feel like I don't some new gestures that they locked down from the other one, try to make you spend that extra 700 again. Am I the only one? Like, I feel like they did this just to mess with the eBay market and have all these people jumping on eBay right now. They get these pre-orders in for this new premium version, or what do they call it? The elite version. Oh my goodness, it's elite. So like I feel like the only thing elite about this is the fact that they re-released it with new paint. And they unlocked a few extra gestures. It's like Apple with the iPhone. It's like, yeah, the processors are exactly the same as the previous iPhone or all the other versions of the current iPhone. The processor is exactly the same. The amount of RAM is exactly the same. The screens for the most part are negotiable. The cameras for the most part are negotiable. But yeah, with this iPhone Pro, you can do another mundane task that we shut down on all the other phones to make you spend the extra like $400 on the new phone. Like, I feel like they seriously, I don't feel like there's much of a real difference. They were like, oh, it's sleeker and it composed better. I feel like the other one composed pretty damn well. I personally don't own it, but I've seen it in person plenty of times, and honestly, I don't know. I outside of a paint job, I don't see much of a difference. But hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you think this was some kind of like supreme elite thing that I should be. I'm missing. I'm missing because I'm a dummy and I wasn't paying close attention to them unlocking new features for a freaking robot. Like giving us updated software and I just feel like that's all they did. But yeah. To the other reveals, so let's talk about the figure reveal. So first off, the core class Bumblebee. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, outside of the Soundwave and the Megatron, I haven't been really feeling the core class figures. I know a lot of people swear by them. They love the price point. They love that some of the transformations are very intuitive and have they're very fun. For them, me personally, I don't have a desire for core class really as of late. They haven't given me anything to make me want to spend my $12 on. But if this is up your alley, the Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, go for it. It's all you, baby. Now, then they reveal one of the stars of the show, one of the standouts. This deluxe, I think it was a Studio Series 86 Brawn. I was like, first of all, they put it in Studio Series 86. Did they really say that? If they did, that's grimy. Yo, that's so grimy to put him in Studio Series 86, especially after the way he went out in that movie. That's grimy. No, man, you shouldn't have done that. You should have just put him in regular old Legacy and kept it moving, because now that's just no. And at least if you're gonna put him in the 86 version, the Studio Series 86, you gotta you got to give him like some battle damage or something like that. Like, give us the option to swap out his back where his shoulder was completely blown out. Like, yo, give us something. Like, yo, it sounds foul, but it's like you know, the Ironhide, his head should be able to pop off from the 86, like 86 Ironhide. His head should be able to pop off because, you know, Megatron kind of blew his head off his body. Oh my god, I'm laughing at this. It sounds grimy for me to be laughing at that, but like, yeah, it's the truth though. Like, seriously, Brawn should come with some battle damage because of that. Seriously, but star of the show, looks great. I'm loving this mold. Yeah, I'm all in on this. I'm ready for this bad boy. And yeah, this is definitely going to be in the collection for sure. This is going to save me having to spend like $150 on a Fans Toys or X-Transbot or some other, like, you know, high-end third-party version. I can just get this bad boy because it looks good. It looks very, very good. Now, for these Gamerverse figures, because they revealed Gamerverse Cliffjumper, which was the expected retool of Bumblebee. Am I the only one that thinks that they are cheaping out on the paint on these bad boys? Because I'm seeing some of the videos of these guys. I haven't actually seen one in hand yet. They haven't hit my stores or any of the retailers in my area as of yet. But I feel like a lot of these images I'm seeing of these figures, they look pretty bare with that paint, man. I feel like they just didn't even bother painting these figures. They just gave you colored plastic and said, hey, God bless. Send them out to the world. I'm like, yo, for those prices, you got to give me some paint daps, man. You can't just like give me bare plastic and say that would be $35, please. Nah, homie. So this is one, once again, he looks like he's suffering from just bare plastic syndrome. And I can't rock with that, man. I need something to give me some pizzazz, man, to make it not just look like a cheap toy. Like, give me something that makes it an action figure. That's the designation I want. I want action figures, not toys. So yeah, just an idea, just a concept. But if this is up your alley, God bless. Then they showed off the Megatron, right? And I feel like they put more effort into his axe than he did the figure. I don't know. Yeah, his cannon looks derpy. You know, like I remember the cannon being a little more had a little more presence. Put it like that. It feels derpy. It feels very derpy the way they did him. His proportions seem derpy. You know, I was a big fan of the game, but I think they did my boy kind of dirty over here, because he doesn't feel as like intimidating as the game version did. Like, the game version felt intimidating. Like, I feel like he controlled a room and like a board. If you playing with Megatron, you know, my man controlled the board, like, you know. But like, yeah, this ain't it, man. It just the proportions just seem so wonky on this bad boy. I don't get it. At least this one they gave a little more paint to, but it don't feel right, man. He just feels like he looks like he's running a marathon, not like he's bench pressing. Put it like that. That's how I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I'm not feeling this one as much as I thought I would when people were talking about it. Now, this one was interesting because at first I didn't want this figure, but now I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing, and that's the Rise of the Beast Rhinox. And at first I thought this was just going to be like a sort of retool of the Kingdom Rhinox, which I like-ish. Like, I appreciate it. Put it like that. I appreciate it for what they try to do, but the execution left a lot to be desired, including that transformation, which is a freaking nightmare. It's like I had to bend so much plastic on that thing. This guy looks much better. I like the Rhino mode. I like the bot mode. I don't like the fact that the color scheme that they chose for the actual final product versus the renders. I don't like that. I like the render version better. I think the renders they just have a better look to them, because the silver on the figure pops more than what they actually reveal. That actual, like, the actual color scheme they chose leaves so much to be desired, and I feel like they dropped the ball by doing this recolor. But whatever. What do I know? Maybe, you know, if you don't have a problem with it, you don't have a problem with it. Me, I have a big problem with it because I just don't think it pops the way it should. The colors just blend together too much, and it's just not as fun. It's not fun, man. But yeah, other than that, it looks like it's going to be a quality figure. Hopefully it's not crappy like that Rhinox transformation for Kingdom, and you actually can enjoy this and have some fun with it. But we'll see. Alright, so we need to have a real talk about something real quick. Okay, so they did the pipeline reveals, and they showed Bombshell, the Insecticon Bombshell. And I want to have a real moment for a second. No one in any of my groups, plural, each group having probably a few thousand people per group, no one in any of these groups has shrapnel, right? How you gonna advertise something and the other dude still ain't hit any stores? It was up on Hasbro Pulse for like a minute. I swear I went on there and it was sold out as soon as I put it in my cart. No one has this. No one has shrapnel. Everybody has kickback. There's still kickbacks in the store I have right now. The store by me right now has 3 kickbacks. The store across state lines that I drive to is about 15 minutes. The Walmart, 4 kickbacks. The Target over there, 1 kickback. Target I just went to recently, 2 kickbacks. Target I went to not too long ago, 1 kickback. Everybody got kickback. Not a damn place has shrapnel. And now you want to tell me you're going to drop Bombshell? How about you get a How about you get a shrapnel? Like, stop this nonsense with this BS about look what we have coming down the pipeline. You ain't finished up. You ain't finished nothing yet. Don't show us what's coming. Give us what you said you were going to be giving us first, and let's go from there. That's my one complaint about these reveals. There's a couple other ones in there I wanted to talk about and address. And the next one was that Dreadwing. So, okay, cool. We knew Skyquake and Dreadwing. We kind of knew this was going to happen. So, cool. I'm kind of looking forward to getting Skyquake, because I really want to see what that's about, because a couple people I know got him and they were like, yo dude, this is pretty freaking dope. They got him early and they were like, yo, this is pretty dope. I'm like, okay, I might be jumping in on that. We'll see what happens when it eventually hits my area and it didn't fall off the back of the UPS truck like these like these cats, man. Some of these dudes get these figures so early. I'm just like, yo, you know that fell off the back of the UPS truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. But yeah. And then the showstopper. They showed off Bludgeon. Oh, now that's exciting. This is actually exciting. Bludgeon is one of my favorite Transformers of all time. Like, yo, my man was off the hook, and it was so much fun just being in that world, reading about him, read him in the comic books, and yo, off the hook. My man was just wild, and I love Bludgeon. So long as they do the weapon set correctly, this could be dope. I don't know if they're gonna do that. I have a feeling they won't do that. But yeah, I'm excited for Bludgeon. Like that really, like that set my heart aflutter. Like that's one of my favorite, like that's my dude right there. Like, yo, my man is off the hook. So yeah, I'm overall, I gotta say, once again, Transformers team knocked it out the park. Knocked it out the park. They did an absolute fantastic job, and they made me really happy about the way the year is going to go in terms of collecting Transformers. I'm very excited about this. I hope you're very excited about this. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about these. I'm going to talk about the 2-packs in another video, but I want to know what you think about these reveals. And yeah, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out the community tab. That's where I post any deals, any pre-orders, or any restocks that I come across on the World Wide Web. Also, I'll leave a link to that in the description. Also in the description is my Amazon affiliate link. It's pretty awesome, pretty simple. All you have to do is click on the link and go on Amazon and buy away. And Amazon will pay me a small commission for everything you purchase. It's a great way to support the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. But yeah, with that, be safe, be good, and this is DrunkenPrime cracking open another beer and signing off.